Jesus Christ, I'm sick of this! What the fuck is that? As from today, I am resigning as leader of the opposition. Excuse us. You all right? Oh. To what do we owe the pleasure?
I'm taking my old job back.
This, David Potter business. You don't think you did it?
You really still want me after how I treated you?
We spent so much time convincing each other not to have sex. We should have been at it like rabbits.
This man walking! Melissa!
You can share my room.
Why your room?
It has a lock and security bars.
We plead guilty to involuntary manslaughter, and you and I are foils. Opening the chambers.
You do a deal, I bet you a beer you still end up doing time. You think you should defend me? Well, I told you my opinion. My conscience is clear. David Potter is a pussy. He's a pussy. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client, Mr. Potter, David, are you asleep? Yeah, sound asleep, as a matter of fact, yeah. So you finished your opening? The opening? Yeah, that's all done. All done. Look, just go back to bed, mate. I'll see you in a few hours in court. Read it to me. What? I'm paying for it. Read it to me. That's not the way I work. I'm not that guy. I feel the vibe. I riff. It's like a sort of freestyle, open mic event. You know, I'm reaching out into the judge's dead heart, getting that thing beating again. And, you know, I'm straight into the juror's eyes. Start a little rumbo with him, a little mumbo, a little legal dance. Your legal dance? This isn't a fucking nightclub, Cleveland. This is my life on the line, and my trial starts today. I have lost Scarlett. I have lost my career. What do you have for me? Your integrity. You've got so much integrity. Cleaver, seriously, what are you going to say? I don't know, mate. You're going to tell them I'm a pussy, aren't you? That's the bulk of your defence so far, isn't it? No, it's not the bulk. David, the jury is going to see the rose that grew out of the dung heap that is New South Wales Labor. To paraphrase Kipling, if you can keep your head while all around are giving it, the earth is yours and you shall be acquitted, my son. So my defence is pornographic Kipling. That's when he was at his best, mate. Fuck. Hey, what's wrong? I thought we had a great night.
Yeah, I feel guilty.
Why?
Because I'm really happy and Barney's a mess and I feel like shit about it. You know, he doesn't return any of my calls.
None of it was your fault. No, it's just hideous timing.
Yeah, I know, I worry about him. Maybe Cleaver should never have taken David's case.
Hey, come on. Can you give yourself a break? Just for me.
Okay, just for you.
Open the door, Green! Open the bloody door! Open the door, Green!
Hell, I'm in here!
is it? Is that Avon calling?
Open the bloody door, Green. I know Melissa's in there.
You're barking up the wrong tree, mate.
Bullshit! Open the door!
Just piss off, all right, or I'll call the cops.
Who do you want to talk to? Because I got all the mobile phone numbers from the commissioner down. Open the door! Open the fucking
Yes,
door, Green!
all right. Action.
Open the door, Green! Melissa! Melissa!
Fuck, thanks. Fuck's sake, mate. Jesus. Fuck. Yes, trying to. Mate, you don't want to be here. You want to go home. You're pissed, isn't you? Oh, fuck. Look, we're getting all of this on noughts and ones, mate. It was going to be a doco, but we're thinking it's probably a series.
You're nothing, Green. You never have been, you never will be. I am somebody.
Okay, somebody. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Yes. Come on, somebody. Off your fuck.
God Christ, how lonely.
Oh, well, mate, have you thought about taking up a team sport? I've heard lacrosse is coming good. Come on. Hey, mate, you might want to think about escorting Bossy home, all right? He's a bit tired.
Finished with you, Green. I haven't finished with you.
Okay, well, look forward to the next time, okay? You get it?
Yeah.
All of it? Yeah. Oh, mate. Oh, that is good. I mean, that's weird. Is it? What are we going to call it? There's a dickhead at my door. Raging bull shit. Do you think I should cut out the last bit where I was telling him to fuck?
No, I think that gives it an edge.
Well, I don't want people to think that I'm lacking in compassion.
Wendy! You let me out! Missy, darling, you know that I can't let you out in that state. Just calm down, you've got to trust me. This is imprisonment! You're going to jail, you know that? You let me out right now!
Miss, settle down, right?
No, I don't have the keys! I don't have them.
Mum?
Fuzz, darling, don't open the door. Missy, sweetheart. Fuzzy, please open the door, Fuzzy.
Okay, I got her something last night.
You got who something? What do you mean something?
Just a little... Well, okay, you guys were out and she was so upset. She was sobbing and she begged me and she said she needed just one last hit. One last hit of what? Just a little... Ice.
Ice?
She kissed me.
What?
We fooled around a little. Oh my God! She said she is so wonderful. She's a little lost, but she said she liked me.
Of course she fucking likes you. She's a drug addict. You fucking turnip. Are you on ice?
Come here. Calm down.
Wendy! Okay, your mother's in there with the ice lady. Fucking moron! What is wrong with you? Just a little bit me in the butter. Missy. Oh, fuck. Don't even think about it, you little shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll drive.
No, you bloody well won't.
Well, you got a bump on the head.
Yes, so have you.
Well, be careful, it's slippery.
Oh, God. Hope that wasn't Mrs. Clinton. You right? I'm fine. Is it the suit? What's wrong with the suit? Nothing. I thought you said it suited my complexion. It's just a little different in the daylight, that's... Jamie, I can sense your negativity. It's not going to help you win voters. Well, then we're in luck, aren't we? Because there don't seem to be too many people around here to alienate.
Why would an old Greek lady with very limited English name a cat after Hillary Clinton? And, you know, if she loves her so much, why didn't she just call the damn thing Hillary? And then eventually it would have been Hilly or Hills, and we can work with that. But Mrs. Clinton, you naughty Mrs. Clinton. You shit inside the tray, Mrs. Clinton. Well, this is a festival of bad ideas.
Patience is a virtue. Lil, I'm running for the Nats on an anti-fracking platform, so as my campaign manager, I have to ask you, what are we doing here? Almost in the centre of Sydney, in the heartland of the Liberal Party, where there is absolutely no fracking occurring. It's called counter-campaigning. Counter-campaigning, I see, yes. It was in Karl Rove's book. He was Bush's guy. Yes, I'm aware he was Bush's guy. It scares your opponents, you see. It makes them think that you're so confident about your base that you can go into their heartland and rip the votes away from them. It freaks them out. Politics is all psychological warfare, you know? So us being here is freaking out my opponents, according to Rove.
Fuzz and Missy were fooling around.
That's what he said.
What do you mean fooling around?
Well, he just said that they were fooling around and Missy told him that she liked him, apparently.
Oh, she told him she liked him?
Apparently.
She told him she liked him, so he went and bought ice for her? Jesus fucking Christ! That's all it takes with men, isn't it? One whiff of sex and you'll do anything. It's pathetic. No, I'm officially now pro-castration.
No, drifting off topic a little bit. Our son has bought ice, okay, for somebody else. So that's stealing.
Seriously,
Is Fuzz taking ice?
there are too many people in the world. Let's just stop vaguely messing around with women's menstrual cycles and finally have some clarity. No, castrate 3/4 of boys turning 16, Cleve. I guarantee you women will be 3/4 safer and the world will be 3/4 more productive if most of those packages of yours were guillotined. Those things are the problem. They run your mind. They're the reason we go to war. Hello? Is anyone there? Jesus!
Ice. I mean, this is a drug that makes you want to pull your pud until you tear it out by the stump.
Cleaver?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What in the name of Bob Menzies are you two doing here?
Actually, we're campaigning, Cleaver.
Well, you're about 500 k's off course. I mean, you're nuts, aren't you? It's supposed to be out. It's all dingo fences and pumpkin scones and
It's called
shit.
counter-campaigning.
Oh, counter-campaigning, so...
And what are you doing still dressed in your bathrobe, Cleaver? Hi, Wendy.
Oh, hi, Lil. Hi, Jane. Yeah, Fuzz has actually run off with one of Cleaver's ex-hookers, so, you know, same old.
You won't be getting my vote, sister of mine.
That's a free country, Cleaver.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if I got in, I'll tell you that much. Come on, Doc, we got to go. I've got to get in court. Good luck with the old counter-campaigning there. That's a lovely suit on you, Janie.
Okay, you can get fucked.
You get fucked.
Oh, green for the Senate. Seriously? That is what you're going to say to people?
Hell is this? Why are you here? You won't be called for 2 days and you can't sit in the courtroom till you give an evidence.
This is where I need to be, in this space now.
We need to talk this through before it starts,
No,
okay?
we don't.
Yes, we do, mate, for your sake and the kids.
What you need, Barney, is the truth.
They bumped each other, mate. She was carrying a box.
Bullshit!
She was
Max
carrying a box.
saw it!
She felt it. What do you mean, Max? Max didn't see it, mate. That's not in his statement.
Yeah, the truth is, he killed her. He fucking killed her. He fucking killed Scarlett. And he's not going to get away with it. Bring your circus back to town, Cleaver. Huh? Play your party games. I promise you, he's not getting away with it. I promise you.
Barnard, you're not thinking straight, mate. You're trying to find someone to blame, and I understand it, but you're after vengeance. You're not after justice.
Oh, did I just hear you use the word justice? Fuck off!
Lisa, I'm not gonna score for you again. I should hope not. I do want to make sure you're okay.
Right now, I'm a long way from okay, Fuzz. I'm many, many light years away from okay. Your Honour, bless you. We submit this incident is of great relevance. Not only did the deceased's own children find her covered in blood, so did the staff at St Vincent's Hospital.
Who also found the wound consistent with the deceased's own...
Are you all right, Mr. Green?
Yes, excuse me, Who Also found the wound consistent with it. Your Honour, if it please Your Honour, may I refer to the deceased as Scarlett?
I have no objection.
Thank you, Your Honour. Your Honour, in Scarlett's own statement to both the attending doctor and to the nurse on duty at the time was that she had cut the palm of her own hand, opening a packet of Parmesan cheese. Blood had spurted, as blood tends to do, and that is why Max discovered Scarlett with blood on her when he came into the kitchen after the incident. Now, these are Scarlett's own words. There's no reason to not believe them. I would therefore respectfully submit that the evidence surrounding this incident is irrelevant and therefore inadmissible and ought not to be put before the jury.
Your Honour, there is a simple reason why the event must be put. It was an unusually deep wound, according to the attending doctor. The accused was holding a very sharp knife. The child approached the kitchen and witnessed this scene, and that ought to suffice, Your Honour. But we would further submit that Scarlett, at that point in time, still wanted this relationship with the accused to work, despite its manifest problems. So she made up the story about the cheese in order to protect the accused from her children, to mollify them. It's a tale as old as time itself.
Your Honour, I'm curious. I must have been away from school on that day. Exactly what is the tale as old as time itself that tells of a packet of cheese and a cut hand as being evidence that somebody was thrown out of an attic?
That'll do, Mr. Green. My ruling is that the evidence of the deceased cut hand will be heard by the jury. Anything else before we can kick off, Miss Crown?
No, Your Honour. The Crown is ready to proceed.
I'm really sorry, Wendy. Sorry.
All right. Well, maybe now you'll admit that you need some help. I'm going to make some calls. You go and run yourself a bath. Buzz. Are you taking ice?
No, just a couple of times.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have known my client in various capacities over a great many years, and I don't like him. Never have. I can pretty well guarantee I never will. He is a self-righteous, sanctimonious bore. He's a politician who used to be a tax lawyer. He wears $3,000 suits and squires prostitutes around Sydney's most exclusive restaurants. I mean, what's not to hate? I say hanging's too good for him. But fortunately for Mr. Potter, I don't get to decide his guilt or innocence. That's your job. That's why you're here. And your job is not about liking him or hating him. It's not about prejudice, it's not about vengeance, it's about one thing: finding the truth, finding the facts, and thus rendering a just verdict.
Thanks for that. Squiring prostitutes, $3,000 suits. I've never even owned a $1,000
Mate,
suit.
you got to think about it from the jury's point of view.
I have. You made me out to be a complete turd.
Exactly. And that's what the jury will be expecting when you get in the box. And what'll they get? Harry Potter. And they'll be amazed at how boring you are and what a kind of thoroughly decent guy you are and, you know, all your morality bullshit. And then they'll go off in the room together and they'll all be like, oh, imagine being stuck having to have dinner with him. What a boring turd. But he's obviously not a killer.
It's always the wild card with you, isn't it? It wouldn't occur to you just to say, David Potter is a decent man who desperately loves Scarlett and wouldn't hurt her for all the world?
No. Mate, that jury between them would have watched 10,000 episodes of Law and Order. They've heard all that shit before. Trust me.
If you've got something to say, Mum, then just say it.
Fuzz, I have bored you stupid talking about drugs, particularly ice. I mean, I've seen a lot of stupid shit. I've seen your father do some incredibly stupid shit, but this is right up there.
Yeah, I get the point.
Oh, I'm sorry, but your mother and I have got, the right to express our views here because it really is right up there.
She maybe.
What? What do you mean she maybe?
Mum has a right to express her views. You give it a rest, Cleve.
I'll give you a bloody rest in a minute, you barnacle.
You can't just waltz in here and play dad when it's convenient. You've never been able to pull off righteous indignation, mate.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mum. I fucked up. I know I disappointed you.
And Dad. And Mum and Dad. Fuck.
Can you go and check on her, please? I just couldn't bear it today.
Mm-hmm.
You can't trust her yet, Clay.
Hey, have you noticed how everybody in the service industries now is saying not a problem instead of you're welcome? Have you got that? Oh, it does my nut in. And it's like, well, I didn't expect there was going to be a problem. You know, I only wanted a piccolo latte. You're a barista. I'm a barrister. It's like we're all so attuned to the idea of imminent catastrophe that we need reassurance all the time. May I have an ice cream, please? Don't worry, we've got ice cream.
What if a bomb goes off in the ice cream shop?
Well, yeah, that'd be a problem.
I'm a problem, aren't I?
Oh, yes, you're a big problem. Oh. Really?
Afraid so.
So, why are we down in economy when Ice Boy's up there in business?
Because Missy's got the only lockable door. And Fuzzy's room really stinks like semen.
Oh. Fair call. I always, back in the day, used to favour the girls with the locks on their doors because I had a mortal fear of the bursting in father, angry dad. I found it really impeded my progress below decks. In those days. Not now.
Really?
Well, I'm just a slave to the general down there. You're not putting up the customary resistance.
You've always been such a good kisser. And I've had such a prick of a day. It's as far as it goes.
Really? I don't know how to break this to you, but I think the general has other ideas. He seems to be amassing his troops.
Tell the general that my defences are more than a match.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
When did Scarlett tell you about a potential reunion with her husband?
She didn't use the word reunion.
Very well. When did she tell you she'd once again slept with her husband?
That night. The night she died.
Where was that?
In the attic. She told me she'd slept with Barney some time before.
That must have made you angry.
I was angry for a variety of reasons.
So you admit you were very angry?
Not very, just angry.
Scarlett's children didn't like you, did they?
Your Honour, please, again.
I'll allow it. I believe it's common for parents...
The children didn't like you, did they? Please, answer the question.
The children didn't like me, but I'm of the firm belief it was...
Thank you, Mr. Potter. The children didn't like you. And you didn't like them, either.
I didn't dislike them.
But it was hard to form an opinion. I tried to be their friend. That's what Scarlett wanted.
I see. But they frustrated you, did they not?
They were a source of tension, if that's what you're getting at, Miss Crown.
A source of tension between you and Scarlett.
Yes.
A mother choosing her children above her lover.
A mother trying to manage or balance a tricky but not unprecedented situation.
You found the children annoying.
I found their pranks annoying.
You're splitting hairs, Mr. Potter.
Because I didn't find the children inherently annoying. Occasionally I found their actions annoying, all right?
At the time of Scarlett's death, you were leader of the New South Wales Labor Parliamentary Party.
I was.
You were lagging rather badly behind in the polls. Your colleagues were preparing to dump you, were they not?
There's always speculation.
Your Honour, I failed to see how an analysis of one of the most pointless pursuits on the planet, i.e. New South Wales state politics, has any relevance here.
It goes to the accused state of mind, Your Honour, and my friend knows it. This is a man who was under extraordinary pressure at the time of the relevant events, whose career was in a very public freefall.
Your Honour, is there a question somewhere here on a very distant horizon?
Apologies, Your Honour. Mr. Potter, may I take you to page 17 of your statement, paragraph G11.
Yes.
Before her ascent into the attic, you said words to the effect, I should go, and Scarlett said words to the effect, we'll talk later.
Yes.
It was at best a frosty exchange, I take it.
At best.
An acrimonious good night.
To say the least.
But you didn't leave, did you?
No.
You followed her into the attic.
Yes.
Why?
Because I didn't want to leave angry. There was, unfinished business.
I put it to you, Mr. Potter, that you went back up into the attic expressly for the purpose of killing Scarlett Engels. This was no accident. This was rage-fueled, premeditated murder.
I was desperately in love with her.
Desperately.
Piss off, Natalie. Miss Green, thank you for taking the time.
Oh, thank you, Mr. McGregor. I'm a little surprised. Suddenly thrust in the spotlight.
Oh, I'm sure you'll do fine. I can help you, Jane. I want to help you, so just go with me, okay? My next guest is a candidate for the Senate in the upcoming federal election. She's a candidate at the tail end of the National Party in New South Wales. And it's my view that we should hear more from those candidates who are true believers, who stick their hand up to contribute but have a fight on their hands to get elected. Jane Green, welcome.
Thank you, Cal.
How would you describe your brother?
Sorry? My brother Cleaver.
Yes, your brother Cleaver. He is a walking sack of bile and pus. Is he not?
We've never been that close, to be frank.
Well, he served time for murder. Yet he's still at the bar, prancing around in his fancy robes and wigs, and right now he's defending a lawyer mate of his, David Potter, on a murder charge for pushing an ex-lover of your brother's down the stairs. I mean, what could possibly be right with this picture? Your brother is pure scum. He is a walking pustule. Is he not?
My brother he's had a lot of problems. But, you know, I still love him.
No, that's perfectly understandable, Jane. What?
It's not to say that I approve of his appallingly self-indulgent behaviour. And I think that the people of New South Wales need very strong representation in terms of law and order. And we need to say that we won't put up with clowns like my brother mocking our judicial system and making fools of our judges.
I couldn't have said it better myself. What an insightful woman. I'm Cal McGregor. We'll take a short break and be right back.
You see, I do find it extraordinary that Miss Crown chooses to characterise bountiful love as something about which we ought to be suspicious. He truly loved her, therefore it's more likely that he killed her. I mean, what a sad and cynical reflection of Miss Crown's darkness since her own rather messy and unfortunate divorce.
Your Honour.
Mr. Green, that's outrageous. The jury will disregard that last remark.
Forgive me, Your Honour. I have no idea what came over me there. It's hot in here, isn't it? And I resolutely withdraw whatever it is that needs to be withdrawn. Mr. Potter, why did you fall in love with Scarlett? What was it about her that so enthralled you?
I don't know where to start. She was beautiful, razor-sharp mind, funny, irreverent, passionate. I found her incredibly sexy.
So is it right to assume that in the 7 years that you knew her, you perhaps acted as a sort of Lothario in an attempt to seduce her?
Not at all. It wasn't until the last few years that we realized the attraction was mutual. We didn't act on it out of respect for Barney.
Respect for Barney? I see. And can you tell me when that respect for Barney dissipated?
It never has. I know how Barney feels about me right now, but I think he's a wonderful man. Nothing happened between me and Scarlett until the marriage began to fail.
Thank you, Mr. Potter. No further questions, Your Honour. Oh, hello.
Hey,
How is she?
she is dead to the world, thank God. You're going to be in tonight, right?
Yes, probably. Why do you ask?
Because I need you to keep an eye on her. She's got a long way to go.
Well, don't you worry.
I'm serious.
She's in safe hands.
Cleve, this is not a recovery ward. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Can you...
This is all very ooh la la. What's going on? What is it? The shrink's ball or something? You know, I could be there for that.
No, it's just dinner and drinks.
Dinner and drinks with who?
Jack.
Jack who?
Jack Claymore, if you must know.
Jack Claymore? I thought Jack Claymore was in New York.
Well, Jack's back.
When is Jack back?
A couple of weeks.
Oh.
Is there a problem?
No. Well, what?
You scared of Jack?
Afraid of Jack? What are you...
Okay, whatever Fuzz says to you, please don't let him into Missy's room. I've given her a couple of Valium,
Yes.
okay? And I need you to check on her every half hour. It's going to get really hairy.
Yes, okay. Enjoy your night out with Jack. Speaking of hairy.
I'm very uncomfortable about this.
It's all fine.
Please, if that happens again, she's going to have to go.
Fine, all good. It'll be all good. Right, well, wow. Jack Claymore.
No.
What sort of time do you think you'll be home? Ballpark? Fuzzy. Oi! Buzz!
Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me.
Where's your mother?
What?
Where's your mother? Come on, I know you know where she is, so just find her for me. I bet you've got some bug on her or something so you can track her and avoid detection when you're getting up to all your sneaky shit.
I am offended and categorically deny that I know where both of you are at all times.
Are you tracking me as well?
I started tracking you first. You were less predictable. I can tell you where Mum is, but I want something from you.
Oh, you're like a replicant.
Get her off my back.
Your mother has good reason to be on your back.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it so hard for you.
You really know where I am at all times.
At all times.
Okay, I'm not comfortable with this. How would you feel if I was monitoring you at all times?
If you can set up a battle station like this, then go ahead. It's a brave new world.
I don't use Brave New World like that.
What?
Don't use the whole point of Brave New World was that it was a world devoid of humanity.
I'm not following you, Cliff.
All right, now you listen to me. This doesn't go beyond you and me.
What?
Or all bets are off.
What bets are you referring to, Cleve? What collateral do you have here exactly? I mean, you don't give me money. You don't house or clothe me. You certainly don't respect me. Do you even know what this moment is?
No, mate, I don't think I do know what this moment is.
This is the point of generational transfer. I am now the parent, and you are the child.
What the fuck I am, you little shit? Now turn around and find your mum. Go on! Get to it!
Christ almighty, fucking hair pulling, mate. Jesus.
Cleve. Boy. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I know, mate. Look, I'm sorry. It's just not the same call for lip readers. It's a bit of a shame, but there you go.
So this about Potter trial?
No, it's not, mate. Look, see in that window there? See those two women? The one on the right is my ex, Wendy, and the one on the left is Jacqueline Claymore, Blackjack, okay? And they had a brief dalliance when they were at uni together.
Lesbian thing.
Look, I stole Wendy from her, and she vowed that one day that she was going to come back and she was going to take Wendy back away from me, and I'm just a bit worried that that's what we're looking at here.
Mate, I'm not lip-reading an X for you. No, not for nothing. You're my girl, you pay for it.
Mate, it won't be for nothing. It's me. Come on, you're officially sort of on the Potter payroll. So, go in there. You order one main, no starters, no dessert, and one glass of house red, 5% tip.
Jesus, Clint.
3% tip. Off you go.
Wait, is it going to be?
Jack was saying how she's never found someone to replace Wendy. Her heart is stuck in a place of perfect beauty. And that's her lot. Wendy's perfect beauty.
Oh, fuck me.
Wendy's telling Jack how elusive happiness has been. 3 husbands, they've all let her down.
Mate, yeah, I was the first, all right? I wasn't responsible for the entire cavalcade. Just fucking tell her that.
I can't. She's 2 tables away. This is not a 2-way thing, Cleve.
Oh, yeah, right. Yes, I know.
I'm ordering another glass of red.
Mate, you're working. You're on the job.
It wasn't a question, Cleve.
Oh.
Wendy's saying it's getting late, she's tired, and she should be getting home.
Okay, listen. Grab the bill, mate. I got to beat her home. You got some cash, haven't you? I'll speak to you later. See ya.
Cleve.
You Miss, you okay? What is that? Oh, fuzz. Buzz! What? Wake up! Buzz! I need to know where your mother is now.
Is this about Jack?
Oh, you know about Jack?
Yeah, of course. She comes over every time she's in town. I think she's great.
Oh, do you? Do you know that your mother and Jack...
Yeah, they
used
had
to-
a thing I've known for years.
Well, that explains a lot.
What?
Oh, just, you and your funny little thing for the older ladies.
How does it explain that?
Oh. Have you had counselling for this?
Why would I need counselling about it? I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, right. Well, just find out where she is, please.
Elizabeth Bay.
Fuck!
What? Give me back my phone.
Just go back to bed. Fuck! Hey.
Morning.
Morning, I suppose it is.
How's Missy?
She's fine. Yep, checked on her every half an hour as requested.
Every half hour.
Yep,
So you haven't slept at all?
not a wink.
Wow. Okay, can I have the keys to my room, please?
Hey, we've been worried sick about you.
Why?
Well, because you finished dinner at 10:30, didn't you?
Yes, actually. How did you know that?
Because that's the time that everybody finishes dinner. I mean, you didn't just finish dinner now, did you? And then what? You go back to Jack's?
Yeah, can you keep your voice down? Yes, I went back to Jack's. I had a couple of drinks. I didn't think I should drive.
Mm-hmm. And?
And the rest is none of your business. What is that smell?
Well, it's just fuzz, isn't it? What do you mean none of my You've been sharing my bed for the best part of a week, haven't you? All this talk about reconciliation.
What talk of reconciliation? Who's been having that conversation? Because I certainly wasn't
You
part of
kissed
it.
me! In court, that would be interpreted as constructive verbal interaction implying an intention to reconcile.
That is crap, and you kissed me.
You kissed me back. Look, Doc, I've been thinking a lot about us, and I've realised our marriage was a place of perfect beauty. Perfect beauty. You getting this?
Clever. You're in here every half hour, were you?
Yes.
What, so like 20 times?
Well, pretty
You didn't
much.
see
I mean, I
this?
didn't. Oh, Jesus, that's revolting. That must have just happened.
No, that is dry.
Oh,
It looks like
yuck.
it's been dry for hours. Which begs the question, Cleaver, what were you doing last night?
I was worried sick about you, like worrying my tits off. That's what I was doing last night.
Okay, I don't know what you've been doing, but I know that you are lying to me right now. So you know what? I think it is time that we reassess this whole living situation.
All right, fine. I will find her a good rehab place
No,
today.
I'm not talking about Missy. She can stay. I'm talking about you.
Me?
Yeah, you said it was just a couple of weeks, right? It's time you moved on, mister.
Hey, I'm not the one wallowing in my own bubble and squeak. Oh, well done. Well done, you. Yeah, good job.
Am I in trouble, Dad?
No. Just been having a chat. Come on, sit up. Come on, sit up. So, what's going to happen, mate, is you'll go in a room with a video camera, and in another room, a courtroom, lay away, there'll be a bunch of other people, and they'll ask you questions about what happened to Mum.
I saw her fall down the stairs.
Right. And what did you see before that?
What do you mean?
Who else was there?
David was up in the attic with Mum.
Were they arguing? They were arguing, weren't they, Mum and David? They were mad at each other.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have to say yes or no, mate. They were very mad at each other, especially David.
Yes. They were mad at each other.
Yeah.
Especially David.
And you saw him nudge her. I mean, push Mum a little, didn't you? He pushed Mum. I mean, she fell down the stairs. That's what happened, right?
You couldn't see into the attic from where I was.
You moved forward, didn't you? Into Mum's study, so that you could see.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
What's the weather like with the ex, mate?
Chilly and dry. I'm afraid, Roy. Just keep your eye on the jury, right?
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. About 4 years ago, Scarlett had a brief affair. I didn't blame her for it. It was... We were in a rut. It created a sort of fissure in our relationship that we couldn't seem to get over. It opened a whole lot of cracks. A few cracks later, I found Nicole, and Scarlett found Mr. Potter. It all felt very linear and inevitable. Life seems to be more circular than linear. It's certainly not a straight line, not in my experience. And suddenly, Scarlett and I found ourselves back where we started, and we slept together, and it was very beautiful. And we talked about the future, our future together. She talked about maybe having another baby. I said if that's what you wanted. She said she did. The only thing that worried her was Potter. She told me she was scared of him.
Your Honour.
Yes, Mr. Green. The witness's last sentence will be struck from the record. The jury is to disregard the words, she told me she was scared of him. She being the deceased, him being the accused.
Oh, yeah, they're freaking out a bit. And? He never said anything to them about another kid. And he never said anything about Scarlett being afraid of David. Fuck.
He's perjured himself. Jesus Christ, just let me go talk to him.
No, Nicole, you stay
He's
where you are,
overreaching
please.
now, and you'll break him. He's agitated. You break him and it's over.
Mr. Green, I repeat, do you have any questions for the witness?
No, Your Honour, I have no questions for this witness. Thank you.
No questions? Mate, no fucking questions! What is this? Some sort of conspiracy? You were protecting him! You want me to be found guilty? Is this part of the joke? Are you that perverse that you would take my money, then sell me down the river, you piece of shit?
Mate, it's not necessary, all right? I can do this without further fucking Barney's life.
Yeah, they were really mad with each other, especially David. He pushed Mum and she fell down the stairs.
Thank you, Max.
Hi, Maxie, it's Cleve here, mate. So, you saw David push Mum down the stairs?
Yes, David was really angry. He pushed Mum.
Yeah, okay, David was angry, but where were you when he was angry, mate?
I heard them shouting.
So, now, Max, you are a world-leading authority on hide and seek, aren't you? I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember your 5th or 6th birthday and we were playing hide and seek and we couldn't find you for ages? Do you remember why that was?
I hid in the attic.
You hid in the attic. And even when we pulled down the stairs to the attic, we still couldn't see you. Why do you reckon that was?
You have to be in Mum's study to see into the attic.
Yeah, right. But in your statement, you didn't say you were in Mum's study. So you weren't there, were you?
No. I mean, yes, I was...
Where were you, Maxie? You weren't in Mum's study, were you?
No. I was behind a chair in the dining room.
Thanks, mate. Thank you, Your Honour. No further questions.
Are we ready? I'd like to thank the jury for their patience. I'd like to thank my legal team and the system of justice in this state. Now, this trial always smacked as being a political trial. It has cost me a lot. However, the loss of Scarlett, and the loss that Barney and his family have suffered must be foremost in our minds.
So the jury decided that David didn't kill Mum. It's not to say he didn't, but we have to respect their decision. You know what? I don't much feel like cooking dinner tonight. So I was thinking takeaway. Let's get in the car and go for a drive. Come on.